Hi everyone, it's Barb Betts here with the Betts Realty Group, and I'm here today to answer a question that I get asked all the time. Can I sell and buy a home at the same time? The answer is yes. It's called a contingent concurrent closing. I know, big words. That's why you need a professional realtor to help you walk you through this. Now, people always ask me, do I buy first? Do I sell first? Do I sell first? Do I buy first? That's a more difficult question to answer because it depends on your circumstance and what's going on in the market. Now, we're always going to recommend that we sit down and create a plan and a strategy for your unique situation. We're going to talk about your home, talk about you getting it ready for sale, talking about you getting it in the best condition possible so that we can help you get the most money possible for your home. The second thing we're going to talk about is what do you want to buy? Where do you want to buy? And what's that market look like? Is it super competitive? Is it super low inventory? Or are there a lot of homes on the market, which is going to allow this whole process to be a little bit easier? The next step is you're going to absolutely want to get approved by a reputable lender, and a lender who knows what they're doing and can handle deadlines and contingencies and all the things we need to do to make this whole deal happen. So we're going to put your home on the market ideally first. We're going to find a buyer for that beautiful home of yours. Then at the same time, we're going to help you start looking for a property. Now, how do we do that? We do that because the buyer that purchases your home is going to purchase it understanding that you have to go find a home. And whatever home you find, they have to be flexible and close escrow at the same time as your new property. So if you agree to a 30-day escrow with your buyer on your home, and when we find you a home, they need a 45-day escrow. Because your buyer agreed to a contingent concurrent closing, they're going to have to agree to a 45-day escrow unless we negotiate at that point some kind of rent back or alternative solution to that. Now, how do we help you find a home and convince that seller to wait for your home to close? That's where it's going to be dependent on the market. It's going to be dependent on how flexible are sellers. How badly do they want to sell their home? Is there 5 other buyers lined up who don't have to sell a home? But the reality is you can do it. You can do it with the right plan. You can do it with the right strategy, and you can do it with the right protections in place. One thing I can tell you is I have never had a buyer end up homeless. I have never had a seller end up homeless. I have never had someone not have a home to move into. Second thing I can tell you is we are experienced with this. Back in 2003, when the market was more normal, I would have buyers and sellers stacked 7 and 8 on top of each other. Now, I didn't represent all 7 or 8 of those, but I would have the buyer and seller stuck right in the middle of the transaction. And yes, if one domino fell out, the rest fell as well. But the good news is we have plans, we have strategies, but most importantly, we're going to educate you each step of the way. This is one of the most difficult transactions to complete when you're buying and selling at the same time. But with the right team behind you, anything is possible. So if you have any questions or you want to strategize about what that looks like for you in your life and you're looking to buy or sell at the same time, or you're looking to just buy or sell a property at one time, we're here for you.